All right, everybody, here we are, day 39, day 39. We are hiking. We got a late start today. We're on trail. Got back on trail at like 10 because we had a great night at the hostel, Weary Feet Hostel. It's under new ownership. Just recently, like a month and a half ago, they took over Purple Haze and her husband Jukebox. They're kind of just getting started, but it was great. It's a big farmhouse, and we actually got a private room. Beds are super comfortable. Dinner, they made dinner, had like chili over some like baked potatoes. Had like 2 huge plates of that. And then for dessert, she had banana cream pie, or was it banana cream pie, or yeah, whatever. It was all good. And then when we woke up this morning, she served us breakfast at 7. Had spinach and eggs and a couple sausage patties and all you can eat pancakes. So had pancakes, eggs, sausage. It was good. Coffee, real good coffee. Orange juice, all that good stuff. So we ate breakfast, kind of hung out, because when we woke up this morning at 7, the temperature outside was 25. So it's warming up to like 58 today. So we kind of took our time. Obviously they do laundry. She washes clothes for you. They got loaner clothes. It's just a great place to stay. Super nice people, super accommodating. And in fact, we're gonna, like 9 miles into today, we'll come down to the road crossing, kind of right by near where the hostel is, because we actually got picked up like before the hostel yesterday. And so 9 miles in, we're gonna be there. She's gonna actually pick us up and take us to Trent's grocery, which is a half a mile down the road, so that we can grab something for lunch, and then she'll drop us back off, and then we'll continue northbound. But the plan is to do about 18 today to the Witi shelter. That's where we'll spend the night tonight, at the shelter. And then tomorrow we got roughly about 19-ish into Pearisburg, and then the plan is hopefully we'll stay at Angel's Rest Hostel tomorrow night. Tomorrow, they're calling for potential rain tomorrow, so who knows how much rain we'll have to walk through tomorrow, but we'll get to the shelter. And then same thing for Friday, rain they're calling for. So, we get wet tomorrow, we'll get dry tomorrow night, and then we'll start Friday off dry. And we just need to make sure we got some dry clothes to put on Friday night at the shelter. And then Saturday morning we'll hike till probably about lunchtime to one of the road crossings, depending where all we get to. That's where we'll get picked up by family to go into town Saturday, and we'll get drive back out hotel, and then they'll drop us off Sunday, and they'll go home, and we'll continue north. So that's the plan for the next few days. But today, 0% chance of rain, or like 3% or something. Not a cloud in the sky, sunny. It's probably 40-ish, in the low 40s right now. It's gonna get up to 58, so it'll be a beautiful day for hiking. And this section to the shelter, it's not really a bad section. Pretty cruisy section, so we should be able to make some good time and have a good day hiking. All right, here we are, some views. We got to the top of this bump. We got some views. Virginia, you get to Virginia, instead of just mountaintop views where you see other mountains, you get some farmland and mountains. So with the farmland, you got all the green and stuff. So it's the most green we've seen, on this trip. When you hit Virginia, you start hitting the farmlands too. So that gives you some green, some color, other than just brown. As you can see, some of the trees starting to turn green and bloom. We saw a few trees blooming yesterday, but with the little cold front last night and tonight, or today, whatever, hopefully, probably by next week, things will be warming up where stuff will really start, spring will really start coming. So that's what we got so far today. That's our views. It's a beautiful day. All right, here we are. We're about a half a mile from the road that'll take us to Trent's grocery. So here, and in just a couple minutes, I'll probably call Purple Haze. She said she'd meet us at the road crossing and drive us the half a mile to Trent's, so we can get something to eat for lunch there. It is 1:30 right now, so then after that we got about 8 miles, and it's kind of a chilled 8 miles, so pretty flattish. So that's the road right down there that we're going to. So that's that. Give her a call in a minute, and we'll be on our way to Trent's. All right, here we are, back on trail after stopping at Trent's. Had a cheeseburger, fries, and a vanilla milkshake. Picked up a few resupply items to get me through tomorrow. Get me to Parisburg tomorrow. Got 7.8 to do. It is 3:15. Should be able to get to shelter between 6 and 7. Because it's should be a pretty cruisy stretch. This is probably the worst part. It's a little half a mile climb here. We got just a few little half a mile or less climbs, and pretty much flat. So should be there sometime between 6 and 7. All right, here we are. It is just after 5 p.m. We are about 2.7 miles from the shelter. So we should get there at 6. It's been fairly flattish over the last 6 miles or 5 miles, whatever it is, 5 miles. This is kind of cool in here. As you can see, it's just flat, and it'll be that way until we get to the shelter, so that's nice. We're going to the Witi shelter, better known as the murder shelter. Back in the early 80s, there were 2 hikers murdered at the shelter. Technically, it's not the same exact shelter. It was the Witi shelter back then. It has since, I don't know if they knocked it down or whatever, but it was since rebuilt. Not on the exact same site, but near the same site. And it's also named Witi. So it's better known as the former murder shelter. So I stayed there on my last through hike. And we're gonna stay there tonight. Weather, supposed to get down to the high 30s, I think, tonight. Rain was predicted when I checked this morning to start sometime after 3 a.m. So we might have rain when we wake up tomorrow. Looks like on and off rain showers. Hopefully Looks like the afternoon is more of a rain threat, but who knows? Weather's crazy like that. We might have rain tomorrow, and then same thing with Friday. So we'll just have to play it by ear. But plan tomorrow is to go about 19 or 20 into Pearisburg and try to stay at Angel's Rest Hostel. So that's the plan. We'll close out day 39 here, unless there's nobody else at the shelter. If no one else is there, maybe I'll show you some video of the murder shelter. Otherwise, good night from day 39.